They don't even know what we're talking about. So, hi, and welcome to the Landlord Tenant Show with Miss Rindy and Miss Keita, where we talk about landlord tenant stuff and other stuff. So, we come on here laughing because this nut here calls my earrings Negro spiritual earrings.
No.
So, I'm sitting here like, I can't stand you. Because why you got to talk about my earrings? I don't think they Negro spiritual. She talking about come and get it. Like they bringing it for lunch. Come and get it. Anyway, and see what it is, she don't even plan on doing a lot of talking. Helpful. I can't say the other word.
They're lovely.
Anywho, hi. So today's topic is housing crisis continues. And pretty much you got this from an article that talks about the housing crisis in Michigan and how a lot of people are unable to afford renting as well as buying any type of house. And also, I guess they got programs. I know they got an app out there now. Well, that's just to fix your homes if you need it, if you need some assistance, if you have one. There's just a lot going on right now. And we're coming into the holiday season, which kind of makes it a little bit, depressing if you're not where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? These days get really dark. It's because it gets dark at 5:00. So before you know it, you think the only thing I don't like
it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed. Like, what they call it, the sundowner. Yeah, you going down with the sun because it's just, for whatever reason, it can get depressing because it's dark so early. And you're like, oh, why is it so dark out here? And it's like, oh, I can't even take a nap in the evening like that because by the time I wake up, I think it's morning time. Oh my gosh, am I late for work? Am I late for work?
It's like 12:01. You like
it's 7 p.m. It's only 7. Oh, but it's crazy. But anyway, we're talking about that because again, there's a lot going on in regards to the houses. The inventories are low, housing prices are still going up. They did, however, come down on the mortgage rates from like 8% to 7.77%. I saw. Ooh. Not sure how well that's working, but yeah. Uh-oh.
Here's the thing.
Uh-oh. What's the thing?
You went up on the mortgages and the price of the houses for sale, which made the renting market elevate. And although you can go down on a house for sale, who's really going to do that for the rental market?
Well, we know how they camouflage that.
But what I'm saying, if you already stuck, if you already in there for 12 months, your landlord not going to come to you and say, Keita,
I'm going to lower your rent.
Instead of that $1,350,
I'm gonna put it down to $1,000.
Give me $1,000. No.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. It's only up from here. And the way they even bring in people, they say, oh, you get a referral bonus if you bring somebody in. And if you come in and it's your first time renting an apartment or whatnot, we'll get you a sale. Instead of paying that $1,100, we'll charge you $975 for the first year. That's how they get you in, and then before you know it, you back at $1,050. Like, wait a minute, it just went up $75. Like, I know, you're lucky. It just went up with $75, and you're not paying that $1,100.
Which 2 years ago, the house that was $1,000 is $1,350.
That's crazy.
That may not seem like a lot to some people, but you have people that's struggling to pay the $1,000. And then like Lakita said, putting themselves in situationships.
Oh, we can talk about that again.
To help with that 1350.
So, to give context to what she just said that I said before we came on here, I was talking about how some people, they get into these situationships, and then all of a sudden now it's if I got an apartment, then the person want to now move in. Or if they got a place, they want you to move in with them to lessen the bills. You know, they're not telling you, oh, you know, I really need you just to lessen the bills. They just say, no, baby, I love you. I just want you to, I want to be with you 24/7. I want to be with you 24/7. And you looking like, oh, okay. Hell no. I'm going to be at my place and you be at your place. But there's people who are, you know, desperate times calls for desperate measures, I guess. I'm not in agreement with it and I don't condone it. But, you know, if you need a roommate, ask for a roommate. It's just,
if I needed a roommate.
Say what now?
If I needed a roommate,
I'm
going to have to downsize.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, and this is not nothing new. So when I was younger, and I was looking for my first little apartment or whatever, which I never got an apartment. I ended up buying a house. It was a section in the paper that a lot of people was looking for roommates. You gotta be cat friendly, or, you know, no non-smoker, or you got access to the house. You like, so y'all doing this for real? Y'all moving strangers in your house so you can stay where you want to stay? Lord, I thank you. Because I'll be in my room like, Nikita. I forgot the bitch name. I gotta use the bathroom. She needs to get out of there.
Yo, I need you to have your own bathroom.
Or
just don't. Yeah.
Your boyfriend over.
Yeah, no. No.
We meet each other at the refrigerator getting orange juice. Like, is this a new roommate, or who is this?
Yeah, no.
Shared housing is a thing now.
Yeah, who you telling? I told you about those two women. They had bought a house together.
And whether y'all
with
know
their
it or not,
families.
it's coming.
Yeah.
It's becoming to be more of a normal.
A trend.
Shared housing. And some people gonna have to put their differences aside and share a house.
But you know what though? There are cultures who do that anyway. That's part of their culture. Like they'll have 3-4 generations living in the house. The grandparents will sit up there and they're the ones watching the children while the parents go to work. They're in these huge houses. And
my grandmother wanted to do it.
Yeah, and they all just pitch in. They all pay the bills, and everybody has their responsibilities. So it's not uncommon in different cultures. Unfortunately, us as melanated individuals, we like to kick folk out at 18. Get out! And it's just like, are you okay? But I don't know what I'm doing.
I think that really came from like, I mean, and I hate to be the one, but I am.
Always.
I think that came a lot from like slavery, for just wanting a sense of ownership, your own stuff.
I never thought about it that way.
I thought about it like that. Like, they had to like always be together.
You
know what I'm saying? My kids, your kids, her kids, his kids. We just all in here eating slop, work in the field. We work together, eat together, live together, sing Negro spirituals together.
And she said sing Negro
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I think when people start getting their own, even when it comes down to like their children, and I also don't think most parents that raise their children right are not the ones that's like, as soon as you get 18, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Those are the people that didn't put nothing into that basket. Now you want to set the basket outside like it's trash. But you haven't even prepared that basket.
Right.
That basket is full of instead of being full of responsibility, awareness, everything that it should be full of. And I got that from BJ, my son. He like, Mama, everybody my age be like, I can't wait to get out my mom and daddy house. He like, and they be like, we should just all get a house together. He like,
I'm good.
I'm good. He like people really hate where they live at. He said, so unfortunate. He like, because I have to be the one in the room, like, life is good.
I'm not complaining about where I'm
I
at.
love my mom and them. I love my family. I love where I live at. And I'm not trying to leave until
I'm ready to leave.
I get
I can afford
he wants to
leave.
be a mechanical engineer.
Right.
He really not planning on leaving until he's able to buy his own home.
Which I don't blame him.
And I'm not willing to put my baby in the street
Thank you.
to struggle and end up back at my house
Anyway.
Like, boy, I made your room the closet. Now you got to come back here.
Yeah, that's some foul stuff that I done seen parents do. They sit up there and change the rooms. The kid ain't been out but a month. They done rearranged it,
Like,
knock some walls down.
I'm going to buy you a year worth of Netflix.
Like, that's my workout room. What you talking about?
I'm going to buy you a year worth of Netflix.
Hey, that's my office. I work from home now. Like, what's really going on?
Yeah, so.
I don't get it.
But I rent to a lot of young people that are just not ready to rent.
They don't understand the responsibilities.
They don't. Like, yeah, your rent is due again.
And like that come out every 30 days. The first of the
You
month.
got to pay us and DTE.
Right. That's that Bone Thugs and Harmony song. It's the first of the month.
Your nail might have to look like this for 2 weeks. Cause your rent due.
Would you have to show your nail?
Go pay your rent. I paid.
She said it's chipped.
DTE got their money. I'll
Yeah.
get this taken care of next week. But I don't think they were taught to like put money to the side, or be prepared for the following month.
Yeah.
Month. You can never be too prepared.
But remember, I was telling you before in one of our other podcasts that there was a study that talked about the millennials and the Z generation, the Gen Zs, that they like to live in a moment. So they're not in the mindset of preparing, so to speak. In their mind, they're like, shoot, I'm just, I'm in the moment. Why I gotta hold this money? Why I gotta do this, that, and the third? I don't want to have to hold my money.
Because you turned 30.
I got it now. Let me spend it. I want to party. I want to do whatever you want to do. I want to buy these clothes. I want to buy these shoes. I want to buy that car. I want to buy whatever. And then you're like, okay.
And then you 30 and you done been evicted 6 times.
Well,
you done had 4 repos.
4 repos?
Yeah. Because you want to live in the moment.
30?
Yeah, before 30. Because you like, dang, they done came and got the car. Well, you didn't pay them.
That's a messed up. You go outside.
Stuff not like it used to be. Now they come get that car right away.
If you sit up there, you be looking outside.
They come get it right away. Right away.
You sit up there trying to get it. Say, wait a minute, hold on. Did somebody steal the car? 911. Somebody done stole the car. Ma'am.
GMC like, I stole my car.
I went and got my car back. How about that?
You ain't ready.
Yeah. You gotta think about those things. But yeah, so I just think it's interesting in regards to just the generations and the cultures. Unfortunately, like you were saying that, people, because of the slavery, that might have something to do with it. But I also, in addition, I think people do it because, and I think you just mentioned it, they can't afford to keep them there. Can't afford to keep them at home, so it's like, you better figure it out. So you're gonna kick me out at 18. I don't know what I'm doing. I may be in college or whatever, or just working. And so you mean to tell me I got to get on my own and buy my own, and I barely know what to do. I still got Similac on the breath.
No, see, and then people think, oh, you shouldn't be charging your child rent.
No, that's teacher responsibility.
When you leave, sir, you think me telling you to give me $250 is gonna kill you? That $1,000 gonna kill you.
Right.
That $1,000 plus, because you're not listening to me when I say, cut that light off, it's the daytime. Mm-hmm. Open your blinds. When you get to your little apartment, you're going to keep all the dang on lights on and wonder why they want $500.
Right.
You want to walk around with your nipples out all day like it's the summertime with the heat up till you get that bill.
Yeah.
And then you like, I think I'm going to buy me a turtleneck for the house.
Couple sweatshirts.
Sweaters. Put some socks on.
We're going to put that temperature on 68.
Yeah, I'm going to put some socks
Maybe
on.
Maybe 70.
And what else can I do? Can I light a fire in here?
You know what? Gas stove.
Something.
Fireplace. Cut your wood.
Because people they're not prepared.
No, not at all. They're not as prepared as before. And it's funny, I was having this conversation with some people, like, people, we're talking about this, but there was a time, and I think we talked about this before, just the same, when you were 6 and 7 raising children, cooking meals and doing things, and it's like you already knew how to run a house. Interestingly, quick story. So there was a member of a church that my mom knew who recently passed away. I know her too. I know more of her children more so than her. But anyway, she recently passed away, and what's interesting, my mom was talking about how she remembers she stayed like a couple of doors down from my grandparents, and so she had a husband, had her children. Her mom died, so she had taken her siblings. So she said it was like 21 people in the house. The 2 adults, and the rest were her siblings and her children in a small house. It was smaller than my grandparents' house. And, my grandparents stayed in the colonial. So it was just like, are you kidding me? How you live with 20 other people in your house? But she took care of everybody and was able to get everybody off to, school and everything. And to have that type of dedication is commendable. And you're not going to really find that too much often unless, like I said, it's already the culture. But, for people are not doing that in that regard. And they all ate. They all, she had a brother that ended up
You got to run it like a business.
Yeah, right. And you got to. Hey, I need you to make sure y'all went to school together.
I had 13.
So, I mean, that type of thing is commendable, and anybody who does that type of work, and not even just work, and you do that in your family, I believe it's commendable, because frankly, I don't even know, like 20 other people, every time you turn around, there's somebody looking at you in your face. I mean, I don't know, and you're in a small house, and I'm saying Black people been doing that for the longest, and from way back when they were living in shacks and stuff.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, you always got some company.
You're never alone.
You're like, hey, let's get a game of spades going.
Right. But it's commendable to me. But I think that's why I only had 2 kids. Just 2. I don't know.
See, I wouldn't know how to live like that. I'd be like, now why did I make 8 pancakes?
See. But you're used to doing that.
I always have leftovers, like.
Yeah.
Even now, with it just being 5 of us, they be like, you cook so quick. I be like, I'm used to cooking for an army. And now it's like, you can cook all the burgers in one skillet. for everybody. The burgers, everything at one time.
George
when I'm
Foreman.
used to like, all right, I gotta put some more in.
Yeah.
You know, and now it's just like.
George Foreman. It's the best type of grill to have. I love it. I'm sorry.
See, I had one of those years ago, but
I still like them.
I'm used to merging my dishes
What do you mean by that?
in the dish pan.
Oh. What you mean? You putting burgers, vegetables, fries, all that together? Is that all together? What do you mean immersion? You saying immersion?
I said in the dish pan.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to understand. Look, bring clarity to me, because I'm like sitting here looking like, what you mean?
I like the air fryer.
The air fryer is the bomb. Best thing, is better than using a microwave.
I'm so excited about that.
Anytime I need my chicken crispy from the day before, I put it in the air fryer. I don't never put it in the microwave.
Whoever invented that.
Thank you.
Girl, they got an air fryer oven now.
Oh, thank you.
I'm getting that next year.
Shoot, they got the
It's the
5-in-1.
whole
Don't they got the 5-in-1?
No, the whole oven, the stove.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw it. It was double though.
Yeah.
It's double.
You got the air fryer and then the regular oven.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
Yeah.
Santa Claus. Can I get that next year?
Why not this year? You ain't ready for it this year.
This year almost over.
True that.
I get it next year.
Maybe for your birthday.
Yeah. I need it before that.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to tell the kids to get it for me.
There you go. Anybody want to donate?
What's our number?
What is it? Oh, 947-234-4633.
Now, I want my money when it comes.
You so silly. Anywho, so the housing crisis. I know we kind of danced around a lot of stuff, but it was all relative because, you know, people are out here struggling. And it's really unfortunate because as much as everything else is going up, your pay ain't going up like you wanted to. And it's like you had to find these hustles, and even people that's making money are struggling. I mean, you know, making decent money are struggling. And
do you think it's because we overlive our means, or do you think it's because things are higher now?
I think the powers that be, the ones that got the money, are the ones that sit here controlling the numbers. And my thing is this: if they want to continue to be in power, that's just me. A lot of times, those that are in politics, we need to hold those that are in politics accountable. Because if things wouldn't inflate if they didn't allow it. So who are you voting for? That's my thing. I'll go there.
The things that's inflating. Like, I never thought I'd be like, okay, a can of green beans is like a sale. It's like $1.25.
4 for $5.
Yeah.
4 for $5.
Cereal.
I know.
We ain't eating that no more. You know what's so good for me? When I know better, I do better. So I better not find out something ain't right. I ain't buying it no more.
Right.
I ain't feeding it to my children. We ain't eating it. So you can go and have your little $5 cereal that you using to kill people. Or your little $5 Cheez-Its.
Red dye number 40.
That you using to kill people.
But that's what I'm saying. So a lot of the stuff, I guess I get bothered, and it does bother me when I know we all know what's going on. It's just a matter of holding people accountable. And I think we don't hold the people that, you know, you vote in accountable, because they're not struggling at all, and your taxes are paying for it. So if your taxes are paying for the people that are in office and you are the one that's struggling, then there needs to be a lot of more conversation. And the thing, and with that, I need more action. And then you need to have more people that's going to be behind it. So are you really paying attention to what's going on, and are you really holding those accountable? They need to be held accountable. That includes the president on down. Bottom line. And it's period point blank. No one in this country should be suffering at all. There's enough land for everybody. And anytime they say one thing, trust me, it's not. A lot of times it's not. It's bad when the literacy rates in other countries that people consider third world countries are more than it is here. You can do your statistics on that because I remember looking that up doing my master's. So that's nothing new. But I think we don't hold the people accountable for the situations that we currently have. There should be no one homeless. And people that believe in God, stop. If you believe in God that you say you do, then you will act on what you should be doing. You would do more good than, and I'm not talking to those that are doing good, but I'm saying put more effort into it. Come on now. What are we doing?
So tell us what you think.
Yeah, tell us what you think.
Are we overliving our means?
Well.
Or
is it just the fact that the powers that be?
Thank you.
But here's the thing. The ones that got the money don't have to worry about none of that. Because they can live beyond their means. Because they're never beyond their means. Put that in your thinking cap. So, anyway. I know we had it short today. It's, the week of Thanksgiving. We should always be grateful for everything. We should always be grateful for life. The breath of life. You breathing every day. Being seen. That is always something to be grateful for. The activity of your limbs, if you have them. Yeah. We should always be grateful for life, for family, for friends, genuine people. Because regardless of what people may, what perception people may give you, there are kind people out here. There are people who are kind, and there are people who are giving. So just be grateful for where you are. And I believe that when you're grateful for where you are in the present moment, it'll increase. Your blessings increase. So with that said, please like, subscribe, and share. I keep forgetting to say that at the beginning of the show. I need to put a note. It's going to be a note right here that says, please like, subscribe, and share. If you have any questions, if you have any ideas, a topic that you think we should, talk about, you can text us, preferably, because you'll get a faster response. I don't normally answer unknown numbers, just a FYI. So the number is 947-234-4633. That's 947-234-4633. We appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful week. If you have time to relax, take in those moments. And please, stop arguing with people on whatever you're trying to argue with. Spend time with family. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, fine. But spend time with your family. You don't know when their last day is. I know somebody who just lost their mom unexpectedly. And, she had it to a T, to the point where she just got cremated. And it was just like, so no service. She didn't want one. You don't know how long anybody's going to be here. So take the time and be in a moment with those people instead of trying to argue with folk. It's not worth the time. And it's not worth the hassle. We're all living this life to learn lessons. And when you're learning, you're loving. When you're learning, you're loving. Keep love first. All right? You guys have a great week. Bye.